Hi, I'm Tina. Thanks for joining me today. So I am super excited to be showing you guys these super cute Christmas tags that I created from the coffee cup framelits. So I wanted to show you guys how I did this. It's really very simple. And then it's just a mattering of how you want to embellish your Christmas tag. And they don't have to be Christmas tags either. It could be any time of the year or birthday or any occasion. It's just on how you decorate them. Okay, so what I have here is I have my magnetic platform and I have a cutting plate. Then I have a piece of cardstock here that is, I think this is measured at 4 1/4, and I scored it in half at 5 1/8, folded it over so that, and gave it a good crease because you want your fold to be on the outside. You're going to take the large coffee cup framelit, and in the inside is your cutting edge there. I've got some washi tape on here because I don't want it to slip at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to butt it right up to the very edge of the fold part. I don't want to go up onto the cardstock. I just want it to go to the very edge of it. And then I'm just going to press down my washi tape to make sure that it stays in place. Then I'm going to take my other cutting plate and just put on top, and then I'm going to run it right through the Big Shot. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're just going to take this off here. Carefully remove the washi tape. There we go. And then, whoops, we just open it up, and then there we go. There is our tag that opens up like a mini card. Okay, so then all you do is you just embellish it. So we'll go ahead and embellish this really quick here, just to give an idea of some of the things that you can do. So I've already got cut out here one of the wraps that go around your cup and the lid, and I cut those out in Pool Party. I really thought that the Pool Party and the Night of Navy went really well together, especially for a little Christmas tag here, because I'm going to be using the new stamp set from the holiday catalog, Spirited Snowman. And then I'm going to go ahead and quickly do this, and y'all forgive me if I'm doing things crooked and stuff, because I'm just trying to do this really quickly for you guys. So we've got that going on there, and see, it doesn't matter that your lip is off on this side because your cup has a little bit of a lip going on. So as long as you get that on there pretty straight, it's going to be just fine, and nobody will know the difference. So there you go. You got that on there. And this, it's a little crooked, but it will be all right. So what I have here is I have a little snowman that I used, this little image right here from the Spirited Snowman, and this is the guy that I'm using, and I've already pre-stamped it, and I started to color it, and I'm just going to finish coloring using my Stampin' Blend, the light rich raspberry marker, and I'm just going to kind of finish coloring in his scarf a little bit. And I really love the Stampin' Blends because it just colors so nicely and there's no streaky marks there. So there we go. And if I wanted to do some shading, I could bring in the dark, but for this video and demonstration purposes, I'm not going to go through all that. But we have that, and Let's see, we could color some of his arms because his arms may show when we punch out in the circle. And I'm just going to use some dark crumb cake here. And I think I'm going to use the skinnier side because sometimes I don't color all that great. So we are going to just color. And I know that all of that will not be seen. So it's okay. So there we go. And I'm going to color a button just in case. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of Calypso Coral here because that color is in the top part of his hat. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my 1 1/4 inch punch, circle punch, and I'm just going to kind of line it up to where how much of him I want to be seen. And I think that that's probably pretty good right there. Punch that out. Now I'm going to bring in my 1 3/8 punch, and I'm going to punch out a circle just to map behind him from some glimmer paper here. This is the crystal glimmer paper. And then I'm going to glue him down. I think I'm going to use some glue dots on this one. Just to, that's pretty good. And we're going to just kind of center this on here the best that we can. And then I'm going to take a Stampin' Dimensional, and I'm just using my mini dimensionals here. You guys, these things are wonderful. I love them. Okay, so now I'm just going to use my thumb, push down in the center because it helps lift the little backing down on it so that it comes up easier. If I can grab the right thing. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to just pop him up right in the center here. You can come over just a little bit more. I think like that. He'll be really cute. Now I've already pre-tied a piece of, this was Whisper White regular ribbon, but I wanted a little bit of Calypso Coral. So I took my Stampin' Blend alcohol-based marker and I just went over it. And it gave me a Calypso Coral ribbon to coordinate with my tag here, to coordinate with the little snowman. So now I'm going to just put a glue dot on there. And I'm going to put it right here. Just like so. Well, what I forgot to do, which I highly suggest to do first, is I have my little not crocodile, but my little handheld punch here. It's my 1/8 of an inch punch. You really want to try to punch your hole before you put your lid on, because then you're trying to move the lid out of the way to not punch through it, to punch your little hole to hang your thread on. So there we go. So I punched that out. And then you can use any kind of ribbon or baker's twine that you want to use. And we could just use some white baker's twine for that. And I just have some left over from one of my paper pumpkins, which I love. My paper pumpkins, I think they are so cool. Okay, so let's go ahead. I got that a little close to the top. Normally you wouldn't want it that close to the top because you want it to hold up, because sometimes your gift packaging can go through the ringer before it gets to the person you want to give it to. So then all I did was just pulled it through like so. And now I have a cute and simple little special tag that's going to really just add a personal touch to someone's gift. I think they're really, really cute. And like I said, I went crazy making these. I even have this guy here. And you can also make the inside, which I know this has been very vanilla. Now this is white. I goofed on that one because I was just having so much fun. And this one was the first one that I did. And So yeah, you can do anything you want to do. I added some basic rhinestones and just colored them with my Stampin' Blends. And just some glimmer paper, snowflakes. And then I have a snowflake on this one and some ribbon. And you can do, this one I have one of the whole spirited snowmen on there. I have this guy right here. And this is the holly leaf that I used, and I just fussy cutted it out. And you can do anything you want to do with them, and they're just so sweet and so cute, and they will be special on any gift. And oh, you can always, like, this is where I got my idea from. I thought, well, this would be such an adorable gift tag, but I didn't put the straws on them. But it's very, very simple just to put the straw on them, because in the Coffee Cafe stamp set has the little striped straw stamp to go on there. And then in the Framelits is the is the little piece that cuts your straw out. And this set is really, really a cool set. So I hope that anyway that you guys, I was going to try to stamp that, but I don't know what I did with the, here it is. So we can do, let's do Night of Navy straw. Night of Navy. So all you want to do is just ink up. Sorry, got the stamp on there. Ink this up. And I'm going to try to line this up without sticking my head in the camera. Because normally what you would do would be to stamp it first and then cut it out. But I already had one cut out, so that's what we went with. Oops. So my stamping isn't that great. There we go. That will work. And then we'll just put one more right to the edge of that. And there. So we're going to trim this up because you're not going to want the whole straw on there. It would just be way too long. So we'll just cut it right about there. And we'll put a little bit of adhesive on here. Sorry guys, if I go out of the camera, I am so sorry. I try to remember that it only goes so far. Okay, so there we go. And then that just adds a little bit more of a special touch. Isn't that cute? So I really hope that you guys will try this and have a lot of fun with it and just creating different ways, because it really does just add a special touch to your gifts. And thanks you guys so much for watching. And I will put a link down below to my Facebook page where you can see all the new things that I'm doing and catch my Facebook Lives. And also I'll put a link down below to any of the products that I used here today, and a link to my store as well. So you guys don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.